Daniel. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Plug this in. I have inadequate light here in my garage. Totally inadequate for this kind of stuff. So I got this bad boy up here. Woo! Oh, sorry about that, folks. Okay, welcome to my disastrous. You know what? I'm going to set you over. Where am I going to set you? I'm going to set you right here. And then we're going to little story time. I set up all these goodies here. I can find all these. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're good. We're golden. These need to be in chronological order. They do? Yep, they do. Believe it or not, they need to be in chronological order. I'll go nuts. All right. So, why would a guy like me, who lives on a teeny little, ooh, what the hell bug is that? Who lives on a teeny little postage stamp. There we go. Getting the focus there, bro. Teeny little postage stamp of a property here in Florida. Why would I need 4 chainsaws? Why the heck would I need 4 power saws? That makes no sense at all. Well, the first one right here, I'm going to zoom in on her. Buckin, you might like this one because it is a McCulloch, although it's an electric McCulloch. This was gifted to me by a dear friend of mine, my old voice teacher, God rest his soul. And it worked just fine for the most part for everything that I needed it to do until Hurricane Irma came along. Oh, by the way, this thing even had a pole saw attachment to it, the extendable pole saw attachment. So it came in really handy around my property. I got a couple crepe myrtles out front. I've got a ficus tree that has low hanging limbs all the time. I got to cut down some limbs off the oak trees from my neighbor's tree in the backyard, and a couple other things going on. But then 2.5 years ago, Hurricane Irma came pounding through here and just made a complete mess of my backyard. My ficus tree, a big huge ficus tree, developed a lien, and one of the bigger limbs was encroaching on my backyard, so that limb had to come down. And then there was a big oak limb that came down into my yard from my neighbor's backyard. So I said, you know what? I don't think this chainsaw is going to cut the mustard. So I went and I got myself this baby here, this Steel MS-251. Yeah, she's a beast. I really love this saw. This saw goes up to Michigan with me. I'm going to take her up to my dad's place in Tennessee. Maybe do a little yard maintenance there. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this saw is a beast. She really cleaned up my yard good. And then the next thing, chronological order. Oh, wait a minute. Got this little 8-inch Ryobi battery-powered pole saw. And it's even got another extension there, so it can extend even more than what you're seeing right here. I love this little saw. I really do. But it developed a problem early on when I bought it. And, you know, 80 bucks. So you get what you pay for, I guess. But, gosh, she was leaking bar oil in the worst way. I mean, she was just dripping bar oil. And so I said, okay, 80 bucks. I'm just going to chance it. I'm going to take this thing apart. And I'm going to see what's going on in there. And sure enough, the feeder hose from the oil reservoir, from the bar oil reservoir, had completely come apart. And so it was dripping bar oil like crazy. Let's see. Now I got to check something. No, we still got bar oil in there, I think. I'm curious. Was she still leaking? See what's going on here. I don't know. Well, if it is leaking bar oil, again, I know why. But I haven't used it since I repaired it. So it shouldn't be leaking anymore. Anyway. Okay, so that's that one. And then the newest member of the Power Saw family here is this John Cutter cheap Chinese built arborist top handle chainsaw. And really, if I look back on things, this is probably the only power saw I really need to have in my house. Well, these two, I would say. But this one has developed a problem. I've only had this thing for like a couple months, and I've only used it a couple times. But she's leaking bar oil as well. And there's a little bit on the ground right now. But so I don't know whether to try and take this thing apart myself or take her to a small engine repair guy. I got an email into a small engine repair shop, and so we'll see. Hopefully I can get this thing sorted out. Anyway, so that's, you know, that's my wait a minute, I gotta zoom out here. That's my stable, right? That's my stable, the power saws. Like I say, I really got into power saws after Hurricane Irma, and I had to do all that work on my yard. And so, going through YouTube videos and stuff like that, and watching people learning how to use these things correctly. And so I come across a guy who is part arborist. You know what? I think he's probably all arborist, all logger. He's not part and part. He does everything, and he does everything well. And that's this guy.
Daniel. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Listen, this little sucker's cool. You're going to get more than a picture. You're going to get a private video, special video from Buckin.
Okay, now why did he show up on my video? Well, I also have a small collection of hatchets and axes and stuff like that I've collected over the past 3 years. And I went onto his website, and not only is this guy, first of all, his name is Buckin Billy Ray Smith. And anybody who is a fan of the logging, tree felling, tree bucking community, you probably have heard of this guy. And if you haven't, you will hear about him. So I came across his videos, and I mean, they're just fun. He's loads of fun. He's got an amazing positive energy, and like I said, he's Baryshnikov with a freaking chainsaw, folks. He really is. He's just amazing. He'll look at a problem tree. He'll look at it over and over and over again. Look at all the possibilities, all the probabilities of you know, what could go wrong, and he'll find the right solution. I mean, you live and learn. Trees are unpredictable. I mean, they really are. Trees are just crazy unpredictable. So anyway, I look on his website, and he also hand knocks together these custom axes. All right, he takes vintage axe heads and he puts them on these brand new handles. He antiques the handles with a blowtorch, with a good God, with one of these guys. All right, okay, and propane torch. That's what I'm talking about. He custom antiques the handles with these propane torches, and man, I tell you, these things are just beauty. They're just beauty. They're just deadly awesome looking. And so I saw one on his website called Michigan, and not only do I like the name of it, because you all know I have a cottage up in Michigan along with my sister and dad, but I like the look of it. Let me show you a picture of it. So here's just a little snippet of a private video that Buckin sent to me while he was finishing up making this axe. I just thought this was the coolest thing ever. I mean, he really is a YouTube celebrity. He's upwards. He's going to get 100,000 subscribers before too long. I got 29, but you know what? One of them is Buckin. All right, enjoy.
Check this out. It's a red diamond. See it? Somebody pinned it years ago. I don't repin. Hey, check this out. Did you hear me talking about this the other day? See that? How I've left that little teeny bit of resin. I call it the beetle back. See it like that? It's a little teeny bit of wedge exposed instead of flattening it right out. Now I'm leaving it like this up. This thing's deadly, Dan. It is. It's deadly.
So that's about it. That's the story. And when I get that beauty in the mail, and it's on its way. He gave me the tracking number and everything, so it's on its way. When it gets here, there's going to be a major unboxing, and I'm going to film it. You can bet your life. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to search for stuff that I can split with that mother. I mean, it's going to be righteous, people. It's going to be righteous, boys and girls. All right, have a great day. Remember, you know what? And Buckin says this in all of his videos, and I believe it. Be kind. Do what you can to make the world a better place. Man, I love that philosophy because, you know, it's up to us, you know. It's up to acts of kindness, you know. It really is. It's up to us to do the right thing. And so live by that mantra and just get it out there. All right, y'all take care.